And we are very happy now to be joined via Zoom by Rabbi Avraham R.E.A. Trugman, the author of many books, including the book Return Again, The Dynamics of Reincarnation, as well as many others. Shalom, Rabbi. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Emily.
It's nice
to be here.
It's nice to see you on TV after having a really nice conversation yesterday. I myself, have read many of your books, prior to hosting this show, and I remember, your book Return Again was very interesting, and I remember something standing out when talking about the Baal Shem Tov, that he would talk to his students and start by, "What do you remember?" So explain, your views on reincarnation and how it's always been somewhat in there, even if it's not in the classic sources that we all know.
Okay, so yes, the Baal Shem Tov, I would say, surprised a prospective student. Instead of asking him to learn a page of Talmud for him, he would say, "What do you remember?" In other words, he wanted to alert the fact to the student that he wants the students to go deep into their own unconscious, into their soul, into their seeking God, and to go all the way primordially back as far as they could go with their memories. As far as where did the concept of reincarnation come from, it is true that in the Torah, the 5 books of Moses, the Bible, the Talmud, the Midrash, reincarnation is not mentioned explicitly. And I'll emphasize the word explicitly because along with our written and oral tradition, part of the oral tradition is our mystical tradition.
Right. And that, I imagine, it seems like that's almost by design from Hashem himself, because we're saying, right, we're in the 6th millennium and the third round of 2,000 years that, our souls have come back enough times that we have the vessel today to be able to even handle this information. And I guess we're seeing all over the world, people are seeking this information, whether Jewish or not Jewish. Could you expand on that a little bit?
Yes, 100%. We see over the last, at least, let's say 25 years in secular Western culture, there's a tremendous interest in Kabbalah now, in the Jewish mystic tradition. And as I said, as the years go by, more and more is revealed. 500 years ago in Sfat, the Arizal began teaching things that no one had ever heard before. But he was such an incredible, pure vessel for divine inspiration. His teachings radically changed all of Jewish thought.
Rabbi, we're going to continue after the break. We're going to take a short break, but we want to add, we have Zoom and we're able to do an interview like this. I don't think the Baal Shem Tov knew we'd be having Zoom.